So while we just start the final, I must say a pleasant good evening. Yes, we're here at the Broward County Stadium. It's the final with Crocodile Cricket Club and the Panthers Cricket Club. It's a Sri Lanka Premier League of Florida. This is the third game of the day. That's a good ball, but it was flicks out the pad down to backward square leg. They get one, they come back for the second, and they will be coming for the third. So the Crocodile who took first strike the Crocodile had just beaten the Eagles. While the Panthers had beaten the Chargers. So the Panthers and the Crocodile is in the final, the third game of the day. That one that was a good ball. The batsman get a bottom edge, no run. That one played in the third man area. It could be a run out. That would take a direct hit. Score moves to 7 without loss, Crocodiles. They're on the first over. So at the end of the first over, the score is 7 without loss, Crocodile. It's in the final, Crocodile against the Panther. Well, the first over was bowled by Baki, and we start the second over. First ball that picks up a single. Mr. Ashman, how you doing? I guess you'll be watching a little of your teammate, Prianta. His team is fielding at the moment, which is the Panthers. They're going up against the Crocodiles in the final. That one was played down to short, long off, and it was misfield, so they were able to go through for a single. Score moves on to 9 without loss. So at the end of the second over, the score is 9 without loss. The game is playing here at the Broward Stadium, Broward County Stadium, or you could say the Fort Lauderdale Stadium. We've been here all morning. This is the third game, third and final game. That was a good ball outside the off stump. The batsman was beaten, went through to the keeper. Again, I must remind everyone that they could see all these games on YouTube. That was played in the covers, but it was fielded and sent back to the bowler. Yes, you can see all these games on YouTube, TVN Cricket Power Play. Subscribe and you'll be notified as soon as the game has been posted. That one was played to the leg. It was a shout for leg before. Umpire says not out. This is a T20 and the first wicket has been down. Batsman has been bowled. So Newman has been bowled for 4. By Becky. So Crocodiles is 9 for 1. They are in the third over. This is the final of the Sri Lanka Premier League of Florida. Crocodiles up against the Panthers. Crocodiles who took first strike. They're 9 for 1. So to the crease is Kevin Fernando. Plays for Port St. Lucie in the South Florida Premier League. I like that he had made a duck in the first game, in his first game. The good part about it, it was not a golden duck. 2 balls, and he was bowled. Very good batsman, Kevin Fernando. Been doing very good for St. Lucie. This one he played it, square of the wicket, and so shy for it. Could be a run out if the keeper had gathered, or if it was straight hit, but luckily for the batsman, they were able to scamper it home after the keeper fumbled. So Kevin is off the mark. Mr. Daly, how you doing? Ten for 1. That one was played down to long on. It should be just a single. So at the end of the third over, score is 11-1. Crocodiles. That one was played square of the wicket. It could go to the boundary. No, it should be stopped. And they picks up 2. That was a sweet shot, a beautiful shot. Square of the wicket. So while the score is 16-3, Kevin Fernando is on 3 from 4 balls. Nillen is yet to off the mark. We're in the 5th over. Mr. Liebert Stewart, Ricky Pop Skull. I must say thanks for watching. Bo Leafy. Yes, we're here at the Broward Stadium. It's the Sri Lanka Premier League of Florida. A full day of cricket. We're in the final at the moment. (16-3) Crocodiles up against the Panthers. Predicted score at the moment is 68 runs. Current run rate is 3.4. Had some good cricket over the day so far. 2 games already completed, and they're now in the final. Crocodile, who had beaten the Eagles and the Panthers, run over the Chargers. 16-3, they are in the 5th over. Kevin Fernando is known to accelerate. So far he's just taking his time. I guess he's thinking about the duck that he had made in the first game. Once again, I must thank Ian Thomas stopping by earlier this morning. I understand that is got to get some sleep to go back to his job. But I really do appreciate his time that he spent here. And again, guys, I must remind you that all these games that is recording at the moment, you can find them later on YouTube. TVN Cricket Power Play. TVN Cricket Power Play. Just press the subscribe button and you will be notified when the games is posted. It's Prianta, who will now bowl from the southern end. He'll be bowling the 6th over. And again, they're bowling 5 overs from one end, then they switch, and then they switch back and for the 20 overs. T20. Cricket, lovely cricket. That one was played down to short, long off. No run. Beautiful day here at the stadium. The final is Crocodile and the Panthers. That one again was played, and they take a quick single and they shied at the stump and miss. I know Kevin Fernandez did not like that at all. He is not that type of person to take those quick singles. Well, this time he got home safe because the fielder had missed the stumps. while the sun is going down, the floodlights should be on pretty soon. Prianta is just tweaking the field just a little to make sure that its players are in the right position. That one was down the leg, signaled by the umpire, Umpire Artley. Mr. Stewart, good evening. How you doing? Mr. James, Steve, thanks for watching. That's a loud appeal there by all the players. Umpire says not out. That's a wide signal by the umpire. Now the umpire who is officiating, Vincent Artley and Vincent Brown. That was a good ball, right in the black hole. The batsmen were able to drop the bat on that one. I know it surprised the bowler. (19-4-3) Crocodiles. That was a good ball. Batsman swing and beaten outside the off stump. It's the end of the 6th over. That one is out like before. It was hitting the pad. Right now he's standing in front of the outside the off stump, but it was hit before he gets that far. Looks good from here. Umpire Artley just bring up that dreaded finger. So the batsman got a walk. Kevin Fernando out leg before for 4. while he's making his way off, very dejected, but that's part of the game. Played the wrong shot, you missed the ball, then you paid for it. So the Crocodiles now is 19 for 4. They're in the 7th over. That's a quick single there that plays to the backward point area. That was dabbed on the offside. No run. That was played on the leg side for a quick single. And it's a run out. So the 5th wicket is down for Crocodiles. That ball was played in the covers. He was at the non-striker end. He took off and was sent back. So the fifth wicket is down for Crocodiles. That was a loud appeal by the bowler. Umpire says not out. So at the end of the 7th over, Crocodiles are 22 for 5. This is a 20 over event, and it's a final up against Panthers Cricket Club. This is the Sri Lanka Premier League of Florida. So it will be Priyanka to continue his second over. That was played in the point area, picks up a single. Score is now 23 for 5 Crocodiles. Somari is on 1. Nilan is yet to score. That one was played back past the bowler down to long off for a single. Still waiting for the floodlights to be turned on. That's down the leg, signaled by the umpire, wide. That was played in the third man area, and they picked up a quick single. Score is now 25 for 5. That one had went through. Now the lights are on. Now you can see the lights are on. So after the 8th over, the score is 29-5, Crocodiles. A swing and a miss outside the off stump. That was a good ball. As the ball had floated just a little, the batsman looked and see it coming, and all of a sudden dips, plays over it, went through to the keeper. 31-5 Crocodiles. Took first strike. That one is outside the off stump. They play the square of the wicket and get an easy single. It's Nilan on 4, Samira on 3. Score is 32-5. While there's some discussion with the batsman in the middle, 33 for 5. We're in the 10th over. That one was played in the covers. It could run away. Now it's been stopped, and the batsmen were able to pick up 2. Score moves to 35 for 5. And it's a wide signal by umpire Hartley. And that's another wicket down for Crocodiles. They're now 38 for 6. And it seems like it's been happening all through the day. A wicket goes down in the 10th over. Guess the umpire decided at this time that they will not take the water break at the 10th over. So while Ursher continues over, he's bowling his 3rd over in his spell on the 10th over of the game. That's down the leg. The umpire signals a wide. $38 for 6. Crocodiles. That was a loud appeal after it was hit by the pad, but from here it looks like it could be going down leg. Umpire, who is much closer than I am, says not out. Another wide down the leg. Signaled by the umpire. So at the end of the 10th over, Score is 39-46. Crocodiles Cricket Club up against Panthers Cricket Club. They're in the final of the Lanka Premier League of Florida. So they will be taking a break. They should be back in just about 10 minutes or so. So for the first time I see they pull the water out on the field. They usually walked off, but this time they took the cooler on the field, but I could see the umpires are making their way off. So they should be back in just about 5-10 minutes. Stay tuned, my friends. So as we are about to start the second half of the first inning, it was played back past the bowler for a single. Put the score to 41 for 6. Crocodile took first strike, and I would think they're struggling just a little, but they're still there with 10 overs to go. That was a good ball, a little faster. That one was played in the covers, should be just a single. That one was 8 over covers, but there's a sweeper. They were able to pick up 2. Score moves to 40-44 at the end of the 11th over. So at the end of the 11th over, Naveen and 1, Nilan and 8, 44-46, Crocodiles. Ravinder at ball 1 over, 4 runs, no wicket. Again, it's a slow over rate. That will only get a inside edge down to fine leg. There picks up a single. Score moves to 45. That one was played back to the bowler. (45-46) Crocodiles. They're in the 12th over. That one was played and it run in the fence for 4. While the fielder makes several tries to stop that ball, but the ball seems like it was very disobedient, and it trickles into over the ropes for 4. Score now moves to 49-46. The bowler is Soren. He's bowling his first over of the game. That one was played back. The bowler half stopped it, but it was recovered by the man at short long off. It still gets a single. The score now moves to 50-46. They're on the 12th over. That's down the leg. Umpire signals of wide. That one was played in the covers. It could run away to the fence. Now it was stopped, and they picks up 2. That's a loud appeal for leg before. Umpire says not out. So at the end of the 12th over, score is 53-46 Crocodile. That one was played in the covers, but there's a fielder down there at the sweeper. I guess the batsman may hurt his knee or his whatever happens, but I don't know if it's a batsman or it's the bowler. I guess he was hit with that ball coming back from deep cover. Score is 56 for 6. They're in the 13th over. That one was played in the cover area. They picks up a single. It's a wide signal by the umpire. Should be another wide signal by the umpire. That was a quicker one and he's out. Out leg B4. That was a quicker ball. He kept a little low. The batsman played across the line and was hit in front. Umpire did not hesitate to put that dreaded finger up. So Crocodile has lost their 7th wicket for 57. They're in the 13th over. That's a Millen who had just been out for 14. Nillen has been out for 14. Naveen, who is on 5. And that's the bowler, Ravindra. Picked up his first wicket. So it's Shannon joined Naveen at the crease. 57 for 7. They're in the 13th over. That one was hit back past the bowler. They get one. That's all they'll get, down to long on. That one was played in the air, but down to the covers, down to the sweeper. Batsman picks up a single. Score moves to 58. That should be 59 after 13 overs. It's 59 for 7. Crocodiles. They're up against the Panthers. They're in the final of the Lanka Premier League of Florida. What a beautiful day so far we have for cricket. Whenever there's no rain, you're playing cricket, it's always a beautiful day. This is the third game of the day, and it's the Crocodiles and Panthers are in the final. That one was played back to the bowler. It's Suran who is bowling the 14th over. Batsman plays that square of the wicket, should get just a single. That's a wide down the leg side, signal by the umpire. Score is 60 for 7. Now in the 14th over, it's a 20 over game. And that one swings and missed down the leg. I think it went through the batsman, between the batsman pads and the stumps, and beats the keeper. Umpire signals a bye. Mr. J, how you doing? And he's been bowled. I guess someone had spoken too early. They were suggesting that Shannon will be hitting a 6, but instead of hitting a 6, his sticks was hit. He was bowled. Usually they would say it's commentator curse, but no, this is the viewer. A viewer curse. Mr. J, I'll talk to you later. That was a good ball, but Crocodiles are now falling deeper and deeper. But again, since they're batting first, you never know. The ball is round. Runs on the board is runs on the board. They're now 63 for 8, but it's 63 runs that is on the board. So we got to wait and see. Never make such an early decision. 6-3 is 6-3 that is on the board. Crocodile 6-3 for 8. They are in the 14th over. It's Eardley who had joined Naveen at the crease. Naveen is in 7 from 13. Soran at ball down 1.4 overs, 13 runs, 1 wicket. Ravenger at ball 2 overs, 10 runs and 1 wicket. That one was played in the covers, was fielded, no run. At the end of the 14th over, score is 63 for 8, Crocodiles. That's a loud appeal. Umpire says not out. That one was played in the covers. It was a good ball. You could see the keeper thought that had went past the bat. Mr. Evans, how you doing? Thanks for watching. We're here at the Brevard Stadium in Fort Lauderdale. Lanka Premier League of Florida. This is the third and final game and also the final. 2 games completed earlier today. On the 2 teams that's in the final is Crocodiles and the Panthers, and there goes another wicket. The mid stump was knocked back. So Crocodiles had lost their 9th wicket for 64 runs. They're in their 15th over. Seems like the final, one way or the other, will be ending a little sooner than we all thought it would be. $64 for 9. Crocodile, who took first strike. In the finals here with the Panthers. Cricket Club. It's the Sri Lanka Premier League of Florida. The first game this morning was the Chargers went up against the Panthers. And the Panthers came out victorious. The second game was the Crocodiles against the Eagles. And the Crocodiles walked over the Eagles. So they're in the final at the moment, the Panthers and the Crocodiles. But the Panthers seems to be having the better of the Crocodiles. Crocodiles are 64 for 9. They're in the 15th over. So I think the Crocodile is very comfortable at the moment. I'm sure they would be looking to see maybe about 130 or so for the finals, but instead Crocodiles are 64 for 9. With 5 overs to go. That one was played squared of the wicket. No run. That should be a wide down the leg side. They are signaled by the umpire, Umpire Hartley. It's Hersher, who is bowling his 4th over. So far, he got 13 runs, 2 wickets. That one was played over covers. And it could be running away to the fence. It was pulled back just inside the fence for the batsman picks up 2. And the score moves on to 67. Again, that was played over the covers, and there's a fielder. Send it back. They picks up a single. Score moves to 68. Navino is now on 10. And Sanka is yet to score. But that's the end of that's the last wicket there. So the Crocodiles are all out for 67 in the 16th over. So it will be the Panthers who need to score 69 for victory in this final. So just to give you a rundown of the scores. You got Avishka for 7, New One for 4, Kevin Fernando for 4, Isura for 0, Nilan 14, Pereira 1, Samira 5, Naveen 11 not out, and Shannon for 3, and Erdley 0, Sanka for 0. Extras 19, score 68, all out. Crocodiles. So Panthers will be searching for 70 runs for victory. We will be back as we take an inning break. Again, I must remind each and every one that they can watch all these games on YouTube. TVN Cricket Power Play. You can subscribe, and of course you will be notified as soon as these games are posted. Again, TVN Cricket Power Play, and this will be on YouTube. We should be back in just about 10 minutes or so. Stay tuned, my friends. So while we're about to start the second half of the final, Crocodiles would made 68 all out in 16 overs. It's the Panthers who will be chasing. Panthers need to make 70 for victory to win this 2023 Premier League, Sri Lanka Premier League here in Florida. The umpire is waiting patiently to get the score to be ready. I could see them downstairs trying to put everything together. First ball, it's a wide. So you can hear the screaming and shouting down below. Panthers who replying to Crocodiles. Panthers are 7 without loss, replying to Crocodiles 68 all out. That's a wide signal by the umpire, Umpire Hartley. It's a beautiful evening for cricket here at the Broward Stadium. That one was played back past the bowler, fielded by the fielder at short, long on, shies at the stumps, but the batsman was back home. That one was played again down to short, long on. No run. That one was played again down to short, long on. No run. So at the end of the first over, the score is 11 without loss, Panther, in reply to Crocodiles 68 all out in 16 overs. This is a 20 over games, T20 as it's popularly known. So it's Suran and Baki who is opening the inning. That one was hit down to backward square. It could run away. In defense for 4. That one was played back to the bowler. So at the end of the second over, Score is 15 without loss. Panthers chasing a total of 68 made by the Crocodiles. So the Panthers now need 54 runs from 109 balls. As they say in cricket, it should be a cakewalk, but not all the time. When the runs is on the board, as they say, runs is on the board is runs on the board. You got to make that runs in order to win. That was played down to long on, should be just a single. Beautiful evening, beautiful day. That one was played in the backward point area. No run. So far the bowling is pretty tight, except the wides that was and no balls, and that one was played on the leg side. Fielded, no run. That was also played on the leg side, no run. That one was hit back past the bowler. They picks up a single. So the score is 17, and his 8 runs came off the bat. That one was played down the leg. They get 1. That's all they will get. So at the end of the third over, the score is 18 without loss. Panthers chasing a total of 68 made by Crocodiles. This is the final of the Sri Lanka Premier League of Florida. As they always said, a low-scoring game always be very exciting. And at the moment, the bowling is very tight. Panthers are 18 without loss. They are in the 4th over. That one he get an inside edge, and it runs down to fine leg. I'll wait for the decision from the umpire. So it's a run. So it's 2 more to the total, makes it to 20. And there at the end of the 4th over, the score is 20 without loss. So it's now 51 runs needed, 97 balls with 10 wickets remaining. Was played and missed outside the off stump. It's a swing and get the other inside edge, but there's a short fine leg, but there's still no run. And he played across it and got his stump knocked back. So Panthers had lost their first wicket. So the score is now 20 for 1. Panthers chasing 68 made by Crocodiles. Still need 49 runs from 93 balls with 9 wickets. Got a strike rate of 3.16. So at the crease is Priyantha. We need to join Soren. Soren, who is in 4. Naveen is the bowler. He now bowled 1.4 overs, 3 runs, 1 wicket. Isura, who had bowled 2 overs for 6 runs. Panthers are 20 for 1. And they are in their 5th over. They're chasing a total of 68 made by Crocodiles. He gently played that one back to the bowler. Okay, so there's some correction now from the scorer. Suran was the one that was bowled for 4. Baki, who is still there on 6, along with Priyanta, who is yet to score. Score is 20 for 1. And that is after 5 overs. So it's 20 for 1 with 10 extras. Yes, I say 10 extras. So while the score is 26-1, Panthers still needing 43 more runs for victory. Got Prianta, who is yet to score. You got Becky, who is in 12. That one was played down to square of the wicket. Fielded, no run. (26-1) Panthers. And that was a swing down the leg. I'll wait for the decision from the umpire. So that's a run. So Prianta is off the mark. Score is now 27-1. Needed 43 from 81 balls, with 9 wickets remaining. So after 7 overs, Panthers are 27-1. That was played in the covers. Still no run. Score remains at 27-1. 7.1 overs. That was played down to third man. Still no run. Priante still show here no run. I thought he had got a single. Maybe that was a leg by. That one he played in the covers. Again, there's no run. A dot ball. We got 42 runs needed from 76 balls. That one was played back past the bowler. But it was fielded and it still got no run. Now he is off the mark after 10 balls. So the score moves to 28 for 1. So Prianto is off the mark, is 1 from 11 balls. And Becky is in 12 from 24 balls. So at the end of the 8 over, the score is 28 for 1. So Panthers are still chasing 68. They are 41. They are 28 for 1. 41 more runs from 72 balls with 9 wickets remaining. So I could say that runs is very hard to come. A shout out to Rizwan, how you doing? Yes, we're here at the Broward Stadium, the Sri Lanka Premier League of Florida. We're in the final is now playing with Crocodiles and Panthers. Crocodile who made 68 all out in 15.4 overs. So the Panthers are chasing their 28 for 1 after 8 overs. So as they say, whenever it's a low score, it always gets down to the wire. And it seems like Panthers are playing that kind of game. A swing and a miss outside the off stump by Prianta. When he plays in the covers, he beats the fielder, they get 1. That's all they'll get. Prianta is now on 2 from 13 balls. That one let's see, that's all the way for 6. That was a good shot down there to mid-wicket by Blackie. I'll just wait for the score to update just to make sure that okay, that's correct. That's number 7. Blackie. That was a good shot out of his pads, and it's a well-deserved boundary. Score moves to 35 for 1. That one was played in the covers, and Pre took off for a single, and Blackie sent him back. I think he sure remembered the first inning. I don't think he wanted to do that again. That one was hit down to cow corner. It could be just a single. Some Panthers who is chasing 68. They are 36 for 1, with 33 more runs from 66 balls. Required run rate is 3. So as we start the 10th over, that one was a lifting ball. And I could see Blackie, who had just get under it, went through to the keeper. Outside the off stump, that one kept a little low, which proves that the wicket is not playing as normal as it used to. But as I was talking to Milton Taylor, he said, in order for you to, he said that wicket, yes, it's playing a little low, but if you put your back into it, then you'll get the ball just with some height going to the keeper. That one was played down to third man for just a single. That was a loud appeal. The keeper was trying to be very, very, very much begging the umpire, but umpire says not out. Score is still 37 for 1. That one was played back down to long on for a single. $38 for one. 32 more runs in 62 balls. That was played in the covers. No run at the end of the 10th over. Score is 38 for one. So while they be taking a quick water break, score is 38 for one. Panthers chasing a total of 68. All out made by Crocodiles. We're in the final year of the Broward Cricket Stadium. This is the Lanka Premier League of Florida. We will be right back. Stay tuned. So after the water break, we start in the 11th over. It's Panthers who is 38 for one. Still need 31 from 60 balls. You got Baki and Priyanto, who is at the crease of the moment. Baki is on 20 from 32, Priyanto on 3 from 15. That one was hit on the offside for 6. That was a good shot there by Priyanto, who decided to cut loose. After 16 balls for 3, he decided that enough is enough. The score is now 42. Make that 44 for 1. So Panthers now need 25 runs from 58 balls. They're still waiting on that ball to come back after that was 8 over covers for 6 by Priyanto. He now moves on to 9 of 17 balls. That one he gently played that in the covers. No run. That was going down leg. Hit him on the pad. Was a gentle appeal from the bowler. A swing and a miss. That one was played down the leg, and I think Priyanto just think about his first inning, playing that on the leg and trying to get a single. So at the end of the 11th over, the score is 44-1. That should be a wide, yes, signaled by the umpire. That one was played down to a third man area, and they scampered through for a single. Was a shout there for a leg before, but I guess the bowler realized that it came off the bat to the third man area. It's Nilan, who is bowled in from the southern end. That was 8 in the covers. It's just for a single. So the score moves on to 47. 23 more runs from 52 balls. That was it over cover. That should go for 4. Yes, one bounce in defense for 4. There was a long off, but we were unable to get across. That was firmly hit by Backy. He moves on to 25. That was it again over the cover. It should run in the fence. Yes, it run the way in the fence for 4. And by now the captain should realize that he needs a sweeper. So obviously make that change. And now we got that sweeper after 2 6s and 2 4s. You finally get a sweeper. So with 14 more runs needed from 49 balls. That's one swing and a miss outside the off stump. So at the end of the 12th over, the score is 55 for 1. Still need another 14 more runs from 48 balls. Mr. Keeble, how you doing? Yes, we're here at the Broward Stadium. It's the Sri Lanka Premier League of Florida. We're in the final with Crocodiles Cricket Club and Panthers Cricket Club. That one was played in the covers and was fielded, a good feeling there, but the batsmen were home safe after it was sent back to the keeper. Still need another 13 runs from 47 balls with 9 wickets. That one was gently played out on the offside by Priyanto. .57 for 1. Panthers need another 12 runs with 45 balls, with 9 wickets in hand. That's a beautiful 6 there over the bowler's head. Push the score to 63. So with 6 more runs to go, that one was played square of the wicket. There's a sweeper. They should only picked up a single. That's another wide signal by umpire Hartley. And the score moves to 66. So with 3 runs needed, that one was 8 over backward point. They picks up 1. That's all they'll get. So with 2 more runs to go from 35 balls. And that's the game. So the Panthers have emerged victory. Over Crocodiles. It was a good day of cricket, and it was a very, very compelling win by the Panthers, 69-1. And Crocodiles had made 68 all out in 15.4 overs. And the Panthers had made 73-1 in 14.2 overs. So it's a very good win for Panthers. We emerge champion 2023 Premier League of Florida. So until then, my friends, it was so nice being with you for the day. And again, I must remind you to check out YouTube, Cricket Power Play, TVN Cricket Power Play. And you could just subscribe, and you'll be notified as soon as the games are posted. So until then, my friends, you take care. We love you. God bless. Until then, we'll see you soon. There'll be games coming up very soon, so stay on the lookout. Again, subscribe to TVN, and you will be able to see all these games that played today and more. Subscribe, you'll be notified whenever they comes out. You take care, we love you, God bless. Thank you all for watching.